name is Kevin Fernandez and welcome to my channel, Gamers Genie. Today we're going to learn how to play the high-flying card game Kites. This 2 to 6 player game designed by Kevin Hamano and published by Floodgate Games. Let's go fly a kite in the high-flying adventures at the park. It's such a beautiful day, the wind is out, and your kite is soaring high above the clouds. Unfortunately, the wind doesn't last very long, and eventually your kites will fall and it'll just ruin your day and you'll just quit and go home. Will you and your friends be able to keep your kites soaring up in the breeze, or will you be going home very disappointed that you got grounded? Find out as we go to the table and learn how to play kites. Make sure all of the sand is on one side of each timer. Then place all timers in the center of the play area on their sides, as I have already done. Set aside the 12 challenge cards. A little note, these challenge cards may be added back to the game for to make it a more challenging game for you. Then we shuffle the kite cards, and I'm gonna start my Genie magic now. Like so. Then deal to each player face down based on the number of players. So since we are playing a 2-player game, I have to deal 5 cards to each player. There are more variations on how you should deal the cards in your rulebook, but I'll let you discover that for yourself. Don't look at your cards just yet. Place the remaining kite cards in one or more piles. Since it's just going to be a 2-player game, I'll just put that right there in the center. And whoever has most recently flown a kite gets to go first. And that completes the setup. Now let's go fly a kite. To begin the game, there's no way to pause, so be sure everyone knows the rules and is ready to play until the end. To begin the game, stand up the white timer. It has like this little rainbow cloud and it has the white sand. So the sand is on top of the timer. Players may now look at their hand of cards. So I'll show you my hand, but we're going to be keeping them secret once we're starting our gameplay. Beginning with the starting player, each player takes one turn. On your turn, you play a card face up, and you flip the timer that matches that color card in front of you. Flip the timers matching the icons on the card. So I have a red kite. Here's the red kite. I'm going to be flipping these just to keep demonstrating some stuff, but I will explain how all this works, don't worry. A little note, the timer is on its side. If the timer is on its side, place it so the sand is on top. Another note on top of that, any card with a single symbol can flip the white timer. Or just, like I said, I'm just keeping this going. Finish your turn by drawing a new card from the supply. The next player, in clockwise order, takes their turn. Gameplay continues until the game ends. All draw piles are empty. You're getting toward the end of the kite show. It's time for the grand finale. Players must still play all cards in their hand, but now the white timer may no longer be flipped. At this point in the show, you'll have a limited amount of time to play all the remaining cards in your hand for a big finish. The game ends in one of 2 ways. When all cards, including those in everybody's hand, have been played, everyone wins. Add in challenge cards and try again. Or when one of the sand timers, like this one right here, runs out of sand, you check your score in your rulebook right here, and then you try again. After you've finished your show, you can see how much the crowd enjoyed it by how many cards are left in the piles in players' hands. Check your score in the chart of your rulebook, as I previously showed, and of course play again. That's all you need to know to play kites. If you have any questions about this game, please put them in the comments below and I'll get to them as soon as I possibly can. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and ring the notification bell to be notified for how to play videos just like this. And if you're feeling in a charitable mood, consider donating to Cradles to Crayons. This is a wonderful charity whose mission is to make sure that a lot of kids have all the clothes they need for all seasons. I know that we're right now currently here in Chicago, and we're doing specifically the Chicago branch, but there's other branches not only around the U.S. but globally as well. So feel free to check them out. However, they want to make sure that everybody's warm for the winter. Everybody should be cold for the winter. No, I'm just kidding. It gets really cold here in Illinois, and so we want to make sure that all those homeless kids have plenty of clothes to keep them warm over the next coming season. And it doesn't just do like winter stuff. They do it from basically from infant all the way up to like 12 years old. So just feel free to check them out. I'll leave a link down there in the description below. Thank you for everybody who's been donating. Of course, you can donate old clothes, cash, or of course, you could just spread the word. That also helps people too if you're a little tight on cash. Thank you for everybody who's been participating in all these charity shoutouts. It really means a lot to a lot of people out there. So thank you very much. And, well, with that being said, be on the lookout for our gameplay video on kites. But until then, thanks for the views.